Hey YouTube, Kira Qualia here, bringing you all my Cardfight Vanguard monthly promo pack opening for the months of February and March 2025. These are the newest promo packs that introduce some pretty awesome new cards for the Cardfight Vanguard series, including two new orders, one for Luard and one for Shiranui, including a new unit for Verilla, along with some other reprints in the booster set as well. I believe those three are the only three new promos from this booster set. I can see a couple other cards on the back, but from what I believe, those seem to be the only three new ones, with 5 reprinted ones for the rest of the set, which is definitely a big jump for reprints for these promo packs, but I think it's also because we're slowly just catching up with the promos of Japan as well. But we'll go ahead and open some of these up and see what we get. So, very, very nice. Our first one is actually one of the new ones and a foil copy of that. Journey to be a Dragon. This is the new normal order for Luard. For Ritual 5, you play this with an Energy Blast 3. If you have a Dragheart Luard crest, you get all your units placed from the deck this turn, get +5 until end of turn. And when this card is discarded from hand while paying the cost for Stride, choose one of your Vanguards or Hearts until end of turn. Reduce the next counterblast cost you pay for that card's ability by 1. So a very, very good order for the Luard deck. I didn't think we'd get a foil right off the bat, but that's still very, very awesome. On to the second pack. And we have, this is one of the reprints, being Selfish Engraver. This card actually was in the first booster set, the Genesis of the 5 Greats. Now it is a promo version of itself as well. A very good card. I guess it's just because, you know, set 1 was so long ago. So a difficult card to get nonetheless. Next promo we have, all right, cool. This is the promo for Verilla, Variance Ray Dragon. From the drop zone, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Verilla and its card name, bind this card, choose an Ezelwur from your rear guard, and until end of your opponent's next turn, this unit cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects, and they get +5 power and +5 shield. And from the guard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Verilla and its card name, this unit gets +5 shield. So very, very awesome setup, just using this card from the drop, being able to bind this unit, choosing that Ezelwur to protect it on the rear guard circle, and then being able to also give it a protection from your opponent's card effects, whether it be from prison decks, retire, you name it. Just a good protection option as a card that can be placed on the guard circle and then also be used from the drop zone afterwards. Promo pack number 4. We have, one of the other reprints being Torrential Energy Research for the monster deck. We did have our Kite released, and also there are some other monster decks as well that definitely do help for the Order Zone setup, but this is definitely for the Archetype deck, just a reprinted one. We did have Archetype get its new form in the 3rd Cardfight Vanguard booster set. Next pack we have, all right, cool, we have the Shiranui order. This is Forbidden Evil Eye open. You play this card with an Energy Blast 3. If you have a Demon Stealth Dragon, Shiranui Oboro Crest, choose a unit with Stealth and its card name without Sentinel from your drop and call it to rear guard. And when this card is discarded from paying the cost for Stride, choose one of your Vanguards or Hearts, and until end of next turn, the counterblast cost is reduced. So very, very similar to the Luard order, just being able to make use of the Stride cost, and then also the setup for a unit with Stealth using the Energy Blast, I think, is with the big cost for both of these. But then if you don't use that ability, you have the option for the the discard of using the card for Stride cost and then reducing the cost of your grade 3. Next one, we have Blitz Staff Muna for our next promo. This one is actually also very interesting for the fact that this was a double rare, I believe. I don't know how often we reprint double rares of all things for the promos, but it is for the Welstra deck, just being able to use this card for that setup, or I guess just even generic when any player's unit is placed on rear from your Order Zone. So it might also be for the base deck, but it does say Blitz Staff, so I believe it is initially for the Welstra deck. Next one. We pulled all 3 of the new promos so far. This is definitely a strange one. Just an Infinity Eyes marker. I guess this is a chance because you could potentially maybe get a foil copy of the Infinity Eyes marker. It's not even a different art. It's just the original one that Levidros used for the setup. So they just put the Infinity Eyes marker in the promo pack as well. And then the last one for all of the promos here And we have Light That Shines on Solitude. This is, I believe, the third or fourth time they've reprinted this as a promo as well. This is for the Michu deck. It's not a new card. It's one we've had. You play it if you have a Vanguard with Michu in its card name. Perform either of the following effects. Search your deck for up to 1 unit with Nokno, or if you have a back row center order with Nokno, countercharge 1. So good card at least, but still a strange one for sure, since we've had it so many times as a promo so far. So we pulled out of all of these, I believe, 8 different promos. There might be one we haven't pulled yet, which I believe is the, let's see. We had the Light Torrential Research, Muna, Selfish Engraver as well. Did we pull? No, because there's 9, I believe. So Stealth Dragon Utsuroi. Okay, that is the... and I have a couple more promos to open as well, in case you didn't notice just now. But that is the Sentinel for Shiranui. They've reprinted in this booster set as well. But let's go ahead and see how this second wave gives us as well. All right, as I said before, here is a foil copy of the Infinity Eyes marker. That is definitely interesting, and definitely all the more difficult for people that want foil copies for Levidros to be able to get using promo packs of all things. Really cool. Let's see what else we can get. We have another Blitz Staff, Muna. And the next one. We have Light That Shines on Solitude. Yeah, it makes it all the more difficult. But like I said, this is weird that they've had 3 new cards. Here's another Torrential Energy Research. And then 6 reprints. 6 reprints on top of everything else, which is very crazy. Next, all right, here's a common version of Journey to be a Dragon. And third to last, we have, yep, here it is, Stealth Dragon Utsuroi. This was a pretty pricey Sentinel for a good while, but what I'm curious about is why they reprinted it. Unless there was a text change that was an error. A lot of, you can get the complete Shiranui deck. I know it's pricey now, but, the Sentinels all came with the deck itself. So unless you have a specific errata on this card, I don't know why they reprinted that Sentinel of all things. If anything, the Luard Sentinel is much more expensive because you can use that Sentinel in another deck and not just the Luard deck, because there is a Shadow Paladin deck that you can use, obviously, and then other cards as well. Next one, we have Selfish Engraver for the last one there. Can we get the Shiranui or the Verilla promo with this last pack? Can we get something? And we have, yep, all right, cool. We have Variance Ray Dragon for the last of our promos. So very, very cool. But I hope you all enjoyed. What I find interesting is when they promoted these promos, they left out some of the promos that we got from the actual site. They did not show these 3 promos as ones you could get. So these are the 3 included that weren't shown on the official site for the packs. But I hope you all enjoyed. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and Kira Qualia out.